Hey there. I had someone a few months ago tell me, he says, Clark, what happened with your moments from the mower? That's what they call these little segments where I'm out here mowing the field on the tractor, and just have these random thoughts. And today that thought is, if you're interested, I'm watching closely in our MySpace, which is the coach, consultant, mentor, educator, whatever you want to call it. And I think they're fall into two categories. And it is you as a student, entrepreneur, client, customer, consumer. You need to make sure that you are aware of the two groups, and then make sure you know where you fit and where you would like to be. And I think I would categorize some consultants and coaches are in the dominion phase, meaning it means dominance. They don't want to dominate you, but they want to create an ecosystem where you always need them. And that's usually from a financial beneficial standpoint, is how do I keep a customer? How do I keep my revenue and my profit? Important. I think then the other is affiliation. And I would say that is someone that maybe, this is just the way I see it, that's going to be someone that says you have a problem, an issue, a boulder, a rock, something you need to learn, something that I teach or someone teaches, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And it may or may not need me and you ongoing. I believe in dominance is not dominate and create dependence. It's to create independence. Entrepreneurs are wired differently, and they want to be free. They want to create freedom. They want to create something, and they want to do it themselves. It's really hard to even fathom sometimes an entrepreneur seeking help from someone. It's a really, really big hill to climb. But once they do, I believe that you need to understand is, are you connecting with someone who's creating a system that it only works if they're involved, or if it's something that I'm going to show you, teach you, train you, educate you, share with you, and you will be able to go and make that your own piece of artwork. I'm going to give you the canvas and some of the paints and the brushes. I'm using metaphors, and go on and build that out. So that's it's really interesting, and our industry is big on that. There are some. There are people who say, if you train everybody and they go away, then how do you keep making money? And I think there's two ways. I think you just are so incredibly good at what you do, and you create such a great offer that endless and abundant number of people are attracted to that, and they want to come learn, especially if you start getting testimonials and the people that you're teaching, helping, coaching, mentoring, consulting, talk about you to other people, then other people are going to want to come in. But the other side of that is the other way you do it is if you are so geared towards innovation, and you are a person that seems to be always looking for the next thing. How do we scale? How do we elevate? How do we escalate things? How do we grow? If you develop a connection or connectivity with someone through a relationship of mentoring, coaching, whatever those are, then they become an ally, and maybe even an advocate and an evangelist, and they want to stick around and see what y'all can build next. I believe that when you're working with someone on any level, client, anyone, it is a partnership, and it should be looked at. It's like, I'm getting something out of this, you're getting something out of this, and I trust you, and this went well. You delivered on your promise. You created a great solution. Now let's see what we can do next together. And I think those are the two different categories of people in this world. Some people in this world, and maybe you just break it down to scarcity and abundance. Maybe that's the high level categories. Some people think that I don't know where my next lead's going to come from, my next prospect, my next client, my next relationship. So I've got to hold on to everyone. But I believe that if you hold on to two things too tightly, you create almost a prison. I don't think that someone that has a program needs to create a closed loop. It needs to be somewhat open. Just my opinion. There may be times where that doesn't apply, but I think that really creates a distrust in, I think that creates a distrust in people. So, just my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think. Have you been in a relationship like that? Have you been in a partnership where the other side taught you just enough to stick around for a year, 5 years? Or did they teach you and give you generously everything that they know so that you can move along and be successful and possibly refer other people to them? I understand it's a business, you have to make money, but I think that there's a way to do it. So, thought I had on my moments on the mower today. Hope you're doing well. Talk to you soon.